guys, welcome to another edition of Mountain Man Outdoors. As you can see, I'm in the woods this evening looking for morel mushrooms. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love finding them. It's almost as fun finding them as it is to eat them. So y'all stay tuned, and I'm going to show you where I'm looking and some tips that I use when I try to find these things. Alright guys, see all these down trees, and as you can see there's some green growing, just some old underbrush. This is an ideal spot that I like to look for when I'm looking for these mushrooms. You can see we've got some May apples. I found a lot of them around May apples and old down logs and stuff that's kind of rotting on the floor of the woods here. I've got some greenery growing. I've even got some rose briars. I found a lot of them under some rose bushes, and I don't know if any of that matters any, but I'm going to look around and through here. I found some over this way. Yesterday we found about 30, so I'm going to continue looking in through here today and see what we can find. Alright guys, I want to show you this. See all these little May apples, and I told you I like to look around stuff that's falling, around stuff that's green. So a tip I like to use is if you're in a really good spot and you think you ought to be finding some, then sometimes it's a good idea just to sit down and just take your little break and look around. And so that's what I done, and as I was sitting here, look what I found. Right there's one, just a little white morel. I'll show you if I can find some of the black ones. Around here where I live, we have white morels and we have black ones, and this one here is a white one. Got a more round shaped head, and the black morels, they come up a little bit earlier. Seems like they're generally a couple weeks before the white ones, and they've got more of a Christmas tree shaped head. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this little guy and get him in the bag. I'm gonna show you something funny. I cut the camera off so I could pick one, and as I was sitting here, and look what I missed. Right beside of me. So it's always a good idea if you're in a good spot and you think you ought to be finding them, just take your break, sit down, and just look around for a minute. This is also another white morel. Alright guys, I just stood up from where I was sitting and I found those other two. I just stood up and turned around and looked down below me, and I've spotted another one. Let's see if I can find it on the camera. I don't know if you can quite see that yet. Now, take a couple steps here and watch where I'm stepping, because I don't want to step on anymore. See how hard these things are to spot. Look, sitting right here. That's another white one. Alright guys, it's starting to get late now. It's the light's starting to leave, and it's making it harder to find them. So I found a few for a mess, and I'm gonna get these things in the house. And I always cut them in half and soak them usually overnight in some salt water, and cleans them out, draws all the, sometimes little bugs will be in them, living in them. But soak them in salt water, and I always rinse them out real good. And I always take mine and usually soak them for a little bit in some buttermilk, and then put them in some cornmeal and fry them in a skillet or deep fryer. Man alive, they're good. One more thing before I go, I want to give a big shout out to Axe and Sledge supplements. If you're really into exercise and weightlifting, or just being in the outdoors and you really want to take care of yourself and be the best version of you, check out these guys, axandsledge.com. They got the best supplements around, and I'm a fan. I've been using their supplements now for a little over 6 months, and absolutely hands down the best, and the best group of guys demoing these things. So check out axandsledge.com. If you're interested in some stuff, you can use my promo code. It's JoshA10. JoshA10. That'll get you a 10% discount. I also want to give a shout out to Mountain Prevails. He's a knife maker. It's the best knives in this part of the country. So also, if you want to check out Mountain Prevail, he's got his own YouTube channel, and making some really killer knives. Best knives around. Alright guys, y'all have a great day, and thank you for watching, and get out in the woods and enjoy nature. Have a good day.